Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello, listeners. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. I'm DM Chris. I'm recording this insert for a couple of late announcements. It was difficult getting them in on time, caring for a baby and a toddler. The first announcement is that we are in the May 2025 issue of New Hampshire Magazine. It features our podcast and 4 other great New Hampshire podcasts. If you do a Google search for New Hampshire Magazine and Behind the Mic, you should be able to read the online article. And if you really wanted to get a physical copy, you can go to the New Hampshire Magazine website and get a copy that way. We are also doing a cross-promotion with Diversity Games in Hooksett, New Hampshire. As you're listening to this recording, I will have already been there on a Wednesday afternoon, sort of sharing information and talking to people about the podcast. And Diversity Games is a game store that has Magic the Gathering, it has Dungeons & Dragons, it has Pathfinder, it has Starfinder. They do organized events, and they sell anything that you can think of that relates to gaming, tabletop gaming, collectible card gaming, etc. So please go check out Diversity Games in Hooksett, New Hampshire. And now, with those announcements being completed, let's get into the adventure. This is Reach for the Stars, Part 6. In Part 5 of our adventure, the characters were exploring the 3rd floor of Delphi Mansion. They went into a room where they fought 2 ghouls. Then they went and talked to a creature that had been transformed from a human. The creature said they were looking for a map of a snake constellation. After speaking with that creature, the characters went into another room where they fought a monster with hooks for arms that used to be a butler named Esquire. So let's jump into Reach for the Stars, Part 6.
With the dagger sticking out of his chest, Esquire's dagger is back and collapses into the room.
Oh. Does he collapse into the circle?
He does not.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to go in a circle.
That's what I was thinking. I think that's
Stay
a
out
bad
of this.
idea.
Stay out of the circle.
Don't blood sacrifices to symbols we don't know what they are.
So, poor Esquire has gone to serve coffee in the sky, and you stand before the open doors. You can climb over his giant body to get into the room. Are you gonna go ahead, proceed into the room, or are you just gonna hang about?
Am I in the room?
Yeah, you're not in the room. No, nobody's in the room. Get in the room.
I'm gonna go in the room.
Let's get in the room.
He's kind of wound up, so he's just gonna march over library magicians, and it's still raging, and he's gonna throw open the door to the library.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I said.
No listening, no percussion, no checking.
Oh, a small retcon after reviewing. I said library, but it's map room.
Oh.
Okay. So. Gotcha.
Okay.
Mentally replace library with map room. But you go into the room, and again, there's that big symbol on the floor, but there's 3 doors. There's 2 doors to the east and 1 door to the west.
So Fuzzy, having a head for maps, is going to pick the one that looked like it had a bunch of shelves or tables in it. So the top one to the east.
So east, north, the northeast door.
Correct.
Okay. So you walk over to that door, you throw open the door, and inside you find a walk-in closet. With inside of which there is 4 cabinets, with each of which seems to be filled with carefully organized and labeled spell components.
Cool. Anything
Cool.
anything of interest to Cyrus?
Cyrus is going to go in and poke around. Let's
Sure.
see. Let's see. You can find the material components for any of your first or second level spells. Let's see. It's provided the component has less than 1 gold. You also find sitting in one of the cabinets, suspiciously unlabeled, a potion that is kind of in a clear glass jar, but the potion inside is a kind of this green bubbling liquid, stained with a drop of some dark substance inside.
Yeah, is anything radiating magic? Is the potion radiating magic?
The potion is radiating magic.
Okay, can I do like an Arcana check or something to try to identify the potion, or would I need to like spend some time with it?
You could. I mean, there's the normal potion identification. Taste and see what it's like if you want.
Is that
It's
is
a
that?
trap.
I mean, is that a thing? I don't even know if that's a 2024 rule.
I believe it is. I believe it's a 2024 rule. You can identify a potion by just tasting it without consuming it.
Okay, I guess I'll do that then.
Okay. It tastes like it. When you taste it, it's a potion of healing.
Oh.
Cool.
It looks weird, but it's a potion of healing.
Well, the cultists were working on potions of healing, so it's probably a potion of healing plus something.
Now, speaking
That's
of
something,
potions,
if we sat down and took a short rest, you could probably study it more thoroughly, right? To make sure we know everything that it does.
Yeah, I don't actually know if that's true, but I would imagine.
speaking of potion of healing, I give Fuzzy one of the ones I have
Oh, okay.
since he used his other one.
All right. So who takes who wants the new potion? You just gonna hang on to it, Cyrus?
Yes, I'm going to hang on to
Yeah.
the potion healing. Yeah.
Okay.
Meow.
Oh, okay. Let me
We've
just
loot
check.
the room.
Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. So that's about all you find in that room after a thorough search. A search that took long enough for your rage to end, Fuzzy.
Okay.
So what would you like to try next? Door number 1, door number 2, or the big circle?
I mean, how's about no? Fuzzy's going to keep grumbling and go down to the north, or the southeast room.
The
and kind
southeast
of, like,
room.
looks over to Trixie, shrugs his shoulders, and puts his hand on the door.
Yeah.
And waits for
Can
her.
I do
Okay.
can I do an Arcana check on the circle?
Let's see. Yeah, let me just look up here real quick here.
Just curious.
Curious. too.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
15.
15. Do you still have your detect magic going, by the way?
As far as I know, I mean, I can recast it if not.
Yeah, let us not take the time for it. Your detect magic, in combination with your detect magic up, which shows that it has a divination aura around it.
Okay.
I don't know if that counters anything I said earlier, but that's what I'm saying now. This appears to be a communication circle of some kind.
Interesting. But I probably don't know how to use it, though, right?
That gives you enough information about kind of the general class of what it is. But no, if you want to try to figure out how to use it, you will have to experiment.
Okay.
I mean, Fuzzy might suggest a short rest once we clear this area anyway. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
No.
Cyrus says, "Ooh, a communication circle.
No.
Interesting."
Trixie holds Cyrus back from walking into it.
Fuzzy seeing
Mixie, she wants to go in there and say, hello, is there anyone out there?
She'll take her other hand and hold back Mixie.
Fuzzy reaches out and then goes
Fuzzy
over
just picks up Mixie by the waist and
moves her over by the southeast door next to and behind him and pulls open the southeast
You
door.
guys are no fun.
All right. So you pull open the southeast door, and you get just enough of a glimpse inside to see what is basically another empty room, as two more ghouls flash out through the door.
I felt like that was going to happen.
Yeah.
You open
I
the door,
wasn't
and the
in the
ghouls
door
go,
this time. Wasn't in the door this time.
Give me an initiative.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
This time it was Fuzzy.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll take that.
Oh my, it's terrible.
My initiative is like, screw you, bitch, today.
They actually got advantage.
Oh, is that a lair thing? Shenanigans.
No, just a couple of ghouls just jumped out at you.
Ghouls?
They got a jump scare, man.
All right. So, Trixie. 3. Fuzzy.
16.
Okay. Cyrus.
18.
18.
Nice.
Mixie.
9.
Okay. The initiative
Cyrus
as it
is in
stands
his
is Cyrus, Fuzzy, the ghouls, Mixie, Trixie.
Do you want to switch initiatives there, Mixie?
No, I think the magic caster should go first, actually.
Okay.
Go ahead, Cyrus.
All
You
right.
suddenly see these two ghouls come, or this ghoul come flying out the door with another one behind it, starting to swing down on Fuzzy.
All right. I keep my distance and use Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
I got AC 19
That hits.
for 7 cold.
7 call. Ooh, good hit.
And I back away a little bit and let the heavy fight, and that's turn.
Okay, go ahead, Fuzzy.
He is gonna go reckless. Are they both like right in the door in his face pretty much?
Well, it's the door can only fit one person, one creature, so there's one in front of you and one behind him.
Okay, well he can reach through to get
But
the so,
you can.
so
10 foot
Cleve
reach
is
lets you do
still-
that.
Alright. So going reckless
Okay.
with the axe,
Act.
cursing and swearing because more horror stuff.
Ah. Let me go.
I want out of this house, goddammit.
So that'll be AC 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that'll be not the best damage on that one. So 7. So 9. Niner.
9.
9.
9.
Okay, you bloody that one.
First. Okay, and then cleaves through it into the second one. AC, let's see here, 19 on both dice, 2 14s. And better damage on this one, so it's gonna be 10, 12 damage on the second ghoul.
And you bloodied that one.
Okay, and then, who's right behind Fuzzy? He's gonna sidestep the, well, Because if he stays,
I think you were fighting with Trixie at the time at the door.
yeah, if he stays in the doorway, it's going to hinder his allies making attacks. Or no? Did Trixie have a penalty when she attacked? Or
You are partial cover for the ghouls.
What was the effect in the room when I cast my spell?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
John's like, I'm so tired of this.
Let's see. Teeth.
Oh, it's crunchy.
Chomp,
okay,
chomp,
well,
chomp.
Fuzzy's going to sidestep them. He's not going to provoke, but he's going to go like to the side of the door right next to them and see if they want to walk through to some teeth to come out and get them.
Well, they're stupid, so yes.
He's gonna try to go to the side, like so he's near Trixie and Ro, just to be sure that hopefully he's gonna pull the attack and not have it go after them. So,
But yeah, that you step to the side. The first ghoul does indeed try to move forward through the door, but it managed. With dumb luck, it manages to actually dodge out of the way of the teeth.
Oh, wow.
As the teeth try to come down.
great.
So it will then try to. It is now within range of Trixie. All right. So, and you're the one more directly in front of it. So swing on Trixie.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It swings at you with its claws, and for AC 19.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Let's see. Oh,
Your
pretty
rage
high
ran out, so I
damage
don't
dice.
have temps
What am I-
anymore, right?
yeah, no more attempts for anybody who attempts. By the way, because the rage ran out. Yeah.
You take 6 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Sure.
And if the target is a creature other than a half elf or undead, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, boy. Dice don't fail me again.
You got lucky, right?
Nat 1. Womp, womp.
Oh no.
The curse of the claws seeps into you, and you are paralyzed.
Oh,
for
boy.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
You can make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns to try to get out of it.
I am incapacitated. My speed is 0. My saving throws automatically fail. My attack rolls against me have advantage, and they're auto criticals.
Oh, thanks, DM Stress.
Bad juju.
Well,
The other ghoul, however, is kind of blocked by the first ghoul and cannot engage. So, Mixie, you're up.
Where am I at in relationship to all this?
You're just back a little ways. You can move up. You can easily move into melee if you want.
Okay, let's do that. And do I have a ally next to me?
There are allies next to the enemy. That's your
Okay.
position, Greg.
Which there are a
Yes.
couple of them, yes.
Trixie doesn't count, but I am. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah.
So
Trixie
I don't
counts.
count anymore.
Trixie's incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Ooh, that's a good hit. All right, so it is to hit 23.
Myth. Kidding. Yes, hit.
And my regular damage is going to be 9,
9.
and sneak attack damage is 10.
10.
Whoa.
19. That is enough. You strike home with your dagger, and the ghoul drops.
All right.
Nice.
But I forget, is it you get a free attack after you hit with the first one? How does your roguey stuff work?
If I hit with the short sword, which is what I was using, so that has Vex. So then my next turn, I have advantage on my next attack.
Yeah, but you offhand?
Oh, my offhand.
And I thought there was something in Rogue where you had another attack too because of the first attack, but
No. So hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Greg attacks with the short sword,
Yep.
and if Mixie hits, has advantage on the next attack. Because
Yeah.
the dagger has nick, Greg can make an offhand attack as part of the same action rather than using a bonus action. So it's short sword attack, hit, advantage with the dagger, and that's all one action.
Just like stab, poke.
Is that
Right,
Is that
so
advantage
now-
on the same target he hit, or
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
So
So-
that will be gone because the attack is the target
because the
is
creature
dead.
died. So you still have the
Okay.
offhand attack.
Yeah. So.
All right, the other one's next to me there.
You can step into. You can step in front of it. It's just on the other side of the door, the
Okay,
doorway.
so I'm gonna do a short
So you can
poke.
step in, but then you'll have to move out of the way and take a opportunity attack if you do so.
Okay, well that'll be fine.
If you want to move out of the way.
Let's see. So dagger attack. That was going to be AC 8.
Yeah, you try to go in with the dagger, and the dagger doesn't quite manage to connect.
Didn't you have advantage?
No, only on the same creature that is already
Yeah.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same target, Kate.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to stand there? Do you want to provoke?
I'll provoke to move out.
Okay, you turn to move. The other ghoul swipes at you with its claws. But you're just too fast. Okay, you can move forward.
Okay.
Roll
Thank
a 2
you.
on the die. That wasn't going to hit anything. Trixie, you can attempt to shake off the paralysis if you like.
Yes, I believe I will. I will do that.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Come on, Trixie.
Yes.
Yay! 20.
Yes.
Yay.
20.
You get out. Okay. You collect your wits about you and shake off the effects. Unfortunately, that's end of turn, but it is Rose's turn.
All
Cyrus.
right, I'll shoot the other one. Ray of Frost. That's 2 1s for 16,
That will hit.
and it's 8 maximum cold damage.
Nice. It's still up, but it's not looking happy.
That's turn.
Fuzzy.
Okay. Let's see. Quick point of clarification, because I'm a dork and I read things. So the nick property for his offhand dagger attack. When you make an extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action. You can make this extra attack only once per turn. Greg should have still had his bonus action available to disengage.
If he had
There's
movement
ogres,
left,
but
if he had movement left,
if he had
then
movement left,
for
yeah,
sure.
okay. So that just because rogues are a little more tricky because I'm a dork and I like reading
Well,
them. So
we'll,
anyway,
we'll go over it
yeah,
afterwards.
so Fuzzy,
I have to see it in front of me.
Fuzzy growls and swings up the axe and steps in to swing on the one remaining guy. 'Cause he's
Okay.
wide, but he's gonna go reckless.
Okay.
So he does not get his bonus D6s this time. That's okay. All right. What do we got? 15. AC 20 to hit.
Yeah, all right, that's close enough.
And then that's going to be for 8.
And you cleave it in twain.
Okay.
Yay.
Left
Yay.
and twin.
Yeah, goals are chumpy. They just hurt when they
these
hit.
are- So. And keep scrolling. House burn.
Stupid house. Done with it yet? All right.
All right. So then he looks at the room. I mean,
The
and
room
actually,
is. Yeah, there's nothing in the room.
is Trixie unparalyzed?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As soon as her foe died, or their foe
No, she
died.
made
Oh,
the
no,
save.
she shook it
No,
off.
I
She shook it
saved
off.
out of
Okay,
it.
she
She
saved
rolled,
that.
she rolled
Okay.
a 20.
Sorry, squirrel. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Right. So yeah, looking inside the room, you don't see anything in the room. It's an empty room.
Boo. No maps. storms across the room, avoiding the circle to the other side. throws open the western door.
The western door. Okay. You look inside, and you do indeed see a room that is filled wall to floor with pieces of parchment, little tomes, maps up on the walls showing various star configurations, and roaming throughout through the room
Oh God.
with an ethereal grace is the ghost of an elf, of a male elf.
Fuzzy kind of looks in and goes, "Oi, do you know Elra?"
Elra?
Elra.
Oh, right, the lady, the
other
lady.
the other ghost that we have met, which
Right.
even with his derp, he can make that connection.
Yeah.
Or he tries to make that connection. He might be totally off, but he's just gonna assume because he's really fed up. So
Okay. Nope. Well, you walk into the room, and the ghost looks at you, says, "Elra? Don't know an Elra." And the ghost continues poring over looking through the tomes and looking over the scrolls.
all right.
Quite obviously searching for something.
Fuzzy peeks out of the door and says, "Oh, Trixie, Cyrus, there's something in here that's more your domain than mine."
Okay.
Yeah, go
After
inside.
you.
I go inside and I see the ghost and I
Okay.
say,
Yeah.
"Hello, I'm Cyrus."
In a sort of wispy, ethereal voice, the ghost replies, "Hello, Cyrus. I am Fereno." But the ghost does not look up from its searching.
Do you happen to know where there is a map of the snake constellation?
There might be one around here. I do not know. That is not what I am looking for.
What is it that you are looking for?
I do not know. But I will find it.
How long have you been here?
I do not know. I have been as long as I have been looking.
How did you get here?
I do not know. I started looking. I came here and I started looking.
How did you get here?
I do not know.
Oh my God.
I was here when I came here when I was looking.
What is my name?
I do not know.
Who is the Strixhaven mascot at this point?
I'm pretty sure Greg still has it.
I think
Yeah.
Mixie has it. Yeah.
Yes.
I started searching for a constellation
Okay.
map of the snake constellation.
It doesn't take you long, actually, to find it. The map room is quite well organized, and after just a couple of minutes of searching, you do indeed find a map of the constellation.
Okay. Cool.
Do you take it?
Yes, indeed.
As you pick up the map, the ghost suddenly turns to you, a look of fury on its face, and says, "Put that back!" and turns to attack.
Whoa.
Thought it was a nice
Ruh-roh.
ghost. Damn it.
Lots
Do
of
you
fights.
hang on to the map?
Do I hang on to the map? Yes, because that's more fun.
Okay.
Aw, poor ghost.
Then everybody's in the room, so roll initiative.
Against this
Wow.
ghost.
That's not gonna.
Wow.
That's not gonna go well for anybody.
That's not good.
Wow, that's a better initiative though.
Bad. Technology fail. Let's try this again.
Technology fail.
Okay. Real? Cyrus?
18.
18. Fuzzy.
17.
Trixie.
15.
And Pixie.
16.
16.
Oh.
And the ghost actually is. So you guys are all on the ball, and because the ghost only got a 5. So initiative order is
Oh, excuse
currently
me, sorry.
Yep. Cyrus, Fuzzy, Mixie, Trixie, Ghost. Are we good with that?
Yes.
Okay. Then as the then Rogue, you're up.
Okay, where am I in relation to this ghost?
I'm getting back of the room. The ghost is. What's it? I'm going to say you're kind of towards the south of mid south of the room. The ghost is 10 feet away and charging towards you.
Okay, so can I move out of the room?
From you do have the move to do that. It'll take you 15 feet to get to the other side of the door.
Okay. I will. I will shoot at it with ray of. Oh no. Can I go outside the room and then shoot back in with ray of frost? So I can keep the weird effects to the room that I'm in,
No,
which is
fair
not
enough.
the room that they'll be in, hopefully.
Not where your melee
enough,
fighters
yeah.
are.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. So I move out of the room and I shoot with ray of frost on the ghost,
Frost. Okay.
which is AC 20
AC 20 hits the ghosty.
or 5 cold, and its speed is reduced by 10, which may actually matter if it's still coming after me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Your ray seems to hit it, but it didn't seem to do anything.
Interesting. Okay. So I'm just in the other room. What effect happens in the other room?
In the other room,
The room that Cyrus is in.
and yet that room grows teeth. The door in between the two rooms now has teeth.
Gotcha. Okay.
Workable.
That's my turn.
Okay. You're 10 feet away, Fuzzy.
Okay.
More to the north.
All right. Well, he is within reach. He's gonna start with words. You know, Zalomorphous, well, this is to help him. And then he's gonna swing anyway because he sees it as a threat. So he's gonna go reckless and just kind of try to like swat him away with the axe.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna hit for AC 22.
That does hit.
So it's gonna hit for 16 damage.
Okay, bro.
Doesn't look like it does anything. I'm
You
guessing-
feel some resistance with your axe, and
Okay.
it seems to react a little, but it doesn't feel like a good hit.
So reduced damage, probably. That's Medicaid is not surprised.
She's medicating.
Fuzzy. I'm dead.
Have you taken your Medicaid today?
All right. So that is gonna be. He's gonna go over if he can move. He's gonna go over and like stand next to the door so that people can still come over and aim. But so the ghost would basically provoke if you tried to go past him to attack.
Okay,
his
so you stand
allies outside.
stand to the
Yeah.
side of the door. Okay,
Yep.
that's fine. Mixie, you are. Yeah, Ghosty is there. You were probably down here. You're also 10 feet away. It's a small room. What would you like to do?
So I'm trying to stab a ghost.
Stab a ghost.
All right, I guess I try to get as close as I can to it, and I'll try to stab it. Stab it. All right, and is there a ally with next to an enemy?
There is not. Nobody's next to
Okay.
it.
Okay, so just a regular attack. Ooh, that's a good hit. So that's going to be to hit 23.
Okay, that does.
That's pretty good.
And that's going to be for a pitiful 5.
Okay, again, the hit, even though you think it should have struck home, seems to just kind of not do much.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to use the dagger, and since I had a hit that was successful, I just moved through with my attack.
You get your free strike.
You get advantage on this guy.
Yep, I got it. And that is going to be for AC 18,
Okay.
Nice.
and that's going to be for 4.
What about your sneak attack damage?
Sneak attack, Greg.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So 4 on the dice and 8 on the sneak attack
Okay. So,
for a total of 12.
yep. As before, it doesn't seem to quite take all of it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do I
you
still
have
have
your
a
bonus action.
bonus action?
Yep, you have your bonus action. You can second attack. You can disengage. You can do what you want.
Why don't I second attack?
Okay.
All right, so
Wait, there's no other attack. That's his main
oh,
attack.
just disengage. So I'll get out of the way.
You don't have 3 attacks at 3rd level, John.
No, this is the confusing part I was getting. If he hits with his first attack, the Nick property, I thought you were saying
No,
lets him
no,
make a second
no.
attack.
If he hits with his first attack, he gets advantage on his next attack.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
all it gets.
But then
That's all
because
it
he's attacking with his dagger has the nick property that says that when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action.
Correct.
So the dagger has that effect as he does it. So he's not using his bonus action for the offhand attack.
Correct.
So he still has his bonus action.
Correct.
Correct. Which he can't use to make another attack with. But he can use
But-
it to dodge, disengage, whatever.
Okay, we'll go with that then. All right. Okay, so you're going to disengage.
Yes.
All right, and move out of the way. Okay, that you have no problem to do. All right, Trixie, you're looking a little rough there, but you are. What did I gonna do where you were? You are. Yeah, George, in the southeast corner of the room. You're also still 10 feet away, close to the door.
I am going to aim and shoot off a guiding bolt.
Okay.
For AC, screw you. AC 9.
AC 9 is not gonna do it. The bolt just kind of seems to pass through the ghost.
Great. That would be my turn then.
Okay. All right. I need to. The ghost has a lot of funky stuff. Just give me one moment.
Funky ghost.
Funky Cole Medina.
You've got dose of those funky ghosts. Probably not the lyrics.
Oh,
Okay, so who is close to what? Okay, as the one who actually hurt the most, but given the circumstances. All right. What is the range on that attack? All right. The ghost charges towards Cyrus, and as he gets up to you, its eyes light up. And make a charisma saving throw.
uh-oh.
Charisma save. Okay. So it moves through the teeth and through everybody else, and
But it hasn't exited the room yet.
oh,
You're just outside it.
gotcha. Okay. All right. So what was it again? Charisma save.
It is.
Charisma save.
And everybody else disengaged away from it. It's technically next to Fuzzy, but hasn't left your reach yet.
I got a 11.
Okay. Its eyes light up, and then the ghost disappears.
Cool. Is it inside of me?
The ghost is now inside Cyrus.
Oh, no! Brain in a jar! More brain in a jar.
Possession.
That's 9/10 of the law, you know.
Cyrus probably likes this feeling.
Is it clear to the rest of us what has happened?
I'm going to say, since this is the first time you've come across a ghost, make a religion check
Okay. Is that to the group?
to the group.
Okay.
I can help somebody.
No,
No,
there's nothing you can do to help. This is what.
No
okay.
helping on something like this.
Oh,
25.
okay.
You know exactly what happened.
Nice.
All right.
Handled. And she could deal with it, too.
All right. 2.
Okay, you have no idea. You're just, as far as you know, the target
This is
just suddenly
magic.
disappeared.
He's nothing.
And Mixie just doesn't care, so she's not even going to.
So yeah, Trixie, you are fully aware with a roll like that, what this possession entails. You know that the ghost has just possessed Cyrus / Ro. You know that Cyrus is no longer Cyrus at this point.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Normally I'd be okay with that, but
as it is now Cyrus's turn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
TDM.
Brain in a jar.
What do I do, John? What do I do? What do I do? I'm so excited.
Let's see. Okay, what do you have to work with here? Not a lot. Cyrus is a lover, not a fighter. Darn it, I can't do crap with him.
I mean, I have 2 damaging cantrips. That's it.
Oh, boy.
of all of us, this is probably the best scenario. honestly.
Yes.
You would be in trouble if he had possessed Fuzzy. All kinds of bad things would come from.
I think you did this.
Uh-oh.
This is cool.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Cyrus turns to Fuzzy and says, "The ghost has possessed Trixie. Knock her out." And casts suggestion.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
DC 13.
AC 13.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Whatever
That's
Juju.
problematic. Right,
Well,
although the suggestion bestow the charm condition because Fuzzy has advantage on saves because he is Fey.
Then make it with advantage.
Oh, very nice.
Woo. 16.
16. Okay. You don't believe him. In that case, and for movement, let's see. Then the ghost simply, with the map in hand, the ghost returns to the room. So
Okay.
we'll let you roll a dex save there, Cyrus.
Dex save, sorry.
Oh, wait, no, wait, hang on. 2 spells have been cast. The teeth may not be there anymore. No, the teeth aren't there, but you do leave behind a shadow.
Okay.
So,
So I walk back into the room.
you walk back. So,
Because he had to be in the room to do suggestion to Fuzzy anyway, didn't he?
no, Fuzzy was right there.
No,
Fuzzy
as
was
a,
by the door.
as a
for
range of 30
line
feet, Kate.
of sight. Okay. How did he get line of sight around the corner of the door?
Because he's standing right by the door.
Right by the door. Okay, makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
I thought he was further away. I'm confused.
Nope.
All right. So yes, Cyrus walks back into the room and makes his way back. Starts to make your way back towards where the map was. Where you
Is
picked up
this
the map.
is this a making of a save at the end of my turn kind of an effect?
This is. Let's see. Negative. The you are aware of everything that is happening, but you are currently unable to do anything about it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, Fuzzy, how are you going to react to that?
I mean, that makes it pretty clear to him that something is off with his friend, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And he just walked far enough away for me to provoke.
I'm going to say before your turn, yes, he walked far enough away to provoke if you wish to make that provoke. If you wish to make that attack.
Yeah, that's stinky. He's a very literal person, though, so his assumption is that knock the guy out and hopefully the ghost will leave. And or, I don't know if he'll kill the ghost. But,
Probably not.
yeah. Alright. He's still annoyed because this is magic and this is haunted house and ghost stuff, and he's really peeved. So he's gonna, I gotta knock some sense into you too, and he's going to swing. And I don't think he can go reckless for a opportunity attack, but let me just double check the wording. See the wording. Doesn't say it there. We gotta go features and traits. Reckless. It's on my turn. Okay, so yeah, no reckless. We're still gonna swing at him. So it's a D12. So
Okay, yeah, so, yep, this is the reaction. Still
Yep.
on Rose's turn.
yep. Not a great roll though. AC 10.
It's amazing.
Nope. Yeah, miss roll.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Like I say, let's see, what would the gun do? Okay. So to finish off his turn, yeah, the ghost again goes back into the northwest corner and kind of stands there for a moment and returns there, and it is now your actual turn. Fuzzy.
Okay. All right. I mean, Fuzzy is the person of action, so he's gonna ask Trixie, "What do I do?" But he's still gonna go after him and swing because he's just
Does the ghost
acting on
does the ghost
instinct at
put the
this
map
point.
back?
So
Not yet. Well, he's only just kind of walked back there.
Okay,
Alright.
I just figured he was going to put the map back, so I was curious.
all right, so he's gonna go reckless because he's still of the mindset of like knock his friend out to hopefully deal with this. So with advantage. So it'll be AC 18 to hit.
Shield.
Yeah.
Shield,
What?
shield,
That is he would shield.
shield.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then he misses. This is problematic.
Yep. Okay.
All right, and then does the door have teeth, or where are the rooms at this point? Just to clarify.
Actually, you took an action, didn't you? That was both a spell and let's see.
Shield was a spell, yeah.
A reaction.
Yep.
A reaction.
Okay. Oh, but you left the room, so
So now it's the library.
so the
that's
shadow
getting
didn't do
effects.
anything,
Yeah.
but the distortion in the room appears.
Okay. All right. Fuzzy is gonna take his movement with this craziness going. He would have attacked him from a range of 10 feet to be able to
Right.
break away.
I
So
figured. Yep.
He's gonna go out of the room and kind of wrap around the corner of the door to still kind of guard it if he comes back out. But he's gonna go stand just outside the library to kind of
Okay, so you're just
Trixie
outside the
for
back.
guidance. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got the move to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mixie, how are you reacting to all this?
This is weird.
He's just like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go look at all the pretty books.
Okay, Nixie is going to pass turn and not engage.
What?
No, she doesn't. She likes her friend Cyrus, so.
So even though she saw Cyrus try to
Well-
make Fuzzy attack his
Oops.
attack his sister,
Excuse my cough.
her sister,
Um,
words, pronouns.
But Nixie also doesn't know about any kind of possession.
No, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
All Mixie knows is that the ghost disappeared.
Well, did she see Cyrus tell Fuzzy to attack Trixie?
DM.
I thought that was
It-
right
it
in
wasn't-
front of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, you probably
Yeah.
would have seen that, but what you do about
yeah.
that is entirely
yeah,
up
that's
to
up to
you.
you.
Okay.
But
So,
based on that, what would Mixie do?
so Mixie
WWMD.
goes up to Ro, and she just gives him a punch.
Okay. You try to punch roll. All right. Roll.
Right in the
roll,
noggin.
Roll to hit. D20 plus strength.
Okay.
That's your unarmed attack.
Well, that's not going to work, but I get a 4 on the dice.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like,
I'm indestructible with this ghost inside of me.
well, it was a half-hearted attempt from Mixie, so she.
It was. Trixie, are you gonna try to do anything?
She gonna just walk up there and slap Cyrus. Be like, get out of my friend!
Turn undead. Woohoo, turn undead.
I don't
Woohoo.
have it prepared.
Yeah.
I don't have it prepared.
I mean, a 25 on that religion roll is good enough that I'd say you probably know that the only way to get the ghost out involuntarily is to knock Cyrus out or with a dispel good and evil spell. Nothing else would work.
Jeez, that's brutal.
Well, I'm not gonna hit him with a spell because I can't sap that damage. So,
Much appreciated.
I will
Whack him with a mace.
I could whack him with a mace.
Goosh.
I will
Satisfying.
whack him with a mace.
Whack him with a mace. Okay, roll to hit.
You watch, this is where I fucking crit.
Hey, you can still do savage damage. 15. Rogue. Does that hit you?
Not with the shield up.
No, it's
Oh, damn it.
bounces off the shield. Dong. Maybe our clang. Maybe not dong.
I've never been so powerful as one of the possessed by this ghost. This is great.
But it
You
is
said-
now.
Dong.
Okay. Round 3, because the ghost is still possessing Cyrus. On its turn, the ghost, or you see Cyrus put the map back where he picked it up from, and then the ghost leaves Cyrus and goes start looking around the map room again.
Oh.
That was really awesome.
I don't think so. Huh.
You're still technically in,
Yeah.
but that is all he does on his turn. We're still technically in
Yeah.
initiative. It's up to you if you want to push it,
Huh.
because you're up.
Oh, fuzzy.
Okay. Let's see here.
I love that, John. That was so cool.
I was just gonna try to go the path of talking again and be like, look, there's someone who wants to look at the map. We don't have to take it away.
Still
And
looking.
that's
I'm still looking.
I mean, he said 10 words. Are we dropping out of combat? Or I'll talk
Oh,
with
that's
more.
up to you. That's up
But
to you.
if we're, Fuzzy is not going to take the path of aggression for now. Medicate is going to ask, because I think, isn't Turn Undead Channel Divinity and not a spell?
Which I think she used earlier. So.
I don't know how
Really?
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's up to Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
The question is, it isn't Channel Divinity, it isn't Turn Undead a type of Channel Divinity and not a spell?
Oh, in my build, yes, I guess it is. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's okay.
That's all right.
No,
I really-
it's like, yeah, it's all good. So so Fuzzy is just going the path of talking.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
that's it.
Fuzzy
He
is
doesn't know what
disengaging.
else to do. He's not super knowledgeable about ghosts. So yeah, that's
Okay, then I'm going to say we are out of combat.
yeah.
All right. So the ghost is continuing to look around the room, and everybody's kind of a little winded from that. And I am actually going to go ahead and call it there for today.
Cool. That was fun.
Yes, it's
Oh,
not
see,
every it's
that was a
not
lot of
every
fighting
day
today.
where Team Brain meets Team Ghost.
Yeah, you had 4 combats today. I think that's a record.
Yeah.
That's
Quite a
crazy.
bit.
And Fuzzy wrecked everything.
Yeah.
So
He is built for fighting.
All right. Then let's go ahead and do stars and wishes for today. Just going around my screen. Greg.
oh damn. My stars would be Cyrus today for being delightfully evil-ish and having joy and excitement of being possessed by a ghost and being the instrument of the DM. Furthermore, also Fuzzy for tearing things up and doing the squish and pop on the the creatures, I should
The
say,
ghouls, yeah.
ghouls, both times. And my, what's the other thing? My misses or my wishes? Oh,
Wishes. Yep.
would be my brains today, because I feel like trying to keep track of Zoom with all the different voices at the same time is just as hard as yesterday trying to play Magic. But
Yeah, it can be a little overwhelming with the hearing
So that's
everything
me.
through headphones. Yeah. All right. We'll try to see if we can get in person next week, but yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. Kate.
Let's see here. So continuing to love all the vibe of the house and just like all the, I mean, lots of combat encounters, which for Fuzzy, this is great and rare and awesome. So yeah, that's been great. Watching everybody continue to flex their chops with, Greg's cool roguey stuff and Cyrus with the spells and Trixie with good spells and life-saving healing because Fuzzy was drawing all the aggro. So that's been a lot of fun. And just wishes that we figure out what to do with this very interesting and frustrating ghost, that we can figure out how to get down to the caves with the other dude who thinks he can help us. So yeah, see how it goes next time.
Yeah. Sarah, how are you feeling on this one?
Stars. It was fun, just kind of getting into a lot of hack and slash and whitesies. Having ghouls jumping out at me and doing my stupid I think I'll open this door first thing more is always very fun but humbling.
Leads to all kinds of little shenanigans.
As far as wishes, I just, hope we can figure out this little puzzle and get things going. Maybe it just needs a little smash and grab. We'll see how it goes.
Chris, we know what you like, so we're not going to listen to you today. No, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, stars are having some interesting combats. A whole bunch of ghouls, and then the hook horror and the circle, and then the possession thing was really fun. I did also like seeing the combo of Fuzzy tanking and Trixie healing. That was really cool.
Good to see people getting into the role. Yeah.
Yeah. And Mixie doing a bunch of different, rogue features to get sneak attack and advantage and stuff like that. That was all really cool. And just the creepy vibe of the house was a lot of fun. Wishes are that I don't roll a bunch of natural ones next time.
Yeah, that was brutal.
My dice would not be cursed next time.
Sage your dice, people. Sage your dice.
Our continuing
Sage
wish.
my digital dice, but okay.
Sage your computer.
RNG has never been kind to me.
I will
Save
take
your
some
internet modem.
some sage and rub them on my dice. Will that help?
Make them sticky.
Good. What about John?
Yeah.
John stars and wishes. What did John like? John liked
Being able
John
to
liked the
draw.
possession. John liked taking over Cyrus. That was fun. Given the circumstances, I think it would have been fun to actually try to get Cyrus to go all out, but that's not what the ghost does. So, but that was still an interesting mechanic that I don't get to play with much of. I can't say I'm disappointed with the way the combat went either. I think that was pretty well balanced. So, and stopped at probably a good time. Wishes, for the adventure itself, you fulfilled my wish from last week, which was to actually talk to the person and get a little bit of info out of her.
Her or him?
It was a her.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay.
It
I
is
don't
actually
get
a her.
that.
I definitely missed that.
I was deliberately trying not to use pronouns on that one unless it came up, and it didn't really seem to. But
Okay.
I think there was a little bit too much rules lawyering this session, and we probably need to try to cut down on the rules lowering and the, again, playing other people's characters for them. Probably need to tone that back down again. Just put that back on the radar. Other than that, yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
So yeah, I think I am pretty good on that.
Oh.
And with that, let's say goodnight to the listeners.
Hello,
listeners.
Okay.
Oh boy.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.